Hello everyone, welcome to the next session on tax function. You're learning Power BI with DivK Learner, bit forward daily. So today we are going to cover, we'll still continue with the aggregation functions. So in the last class, we talked about aggregation function, which are called scalar function. We talked about the approximate distinct count. We talked about average. We talked about average A and average X. I know that I've not shown you a demo of approximate distinct count. We'll be seeing that soon in upcoming videos or sessions. So today we'll be talking about some of the count functions like count, CountA, CountAX, and CountBlank, whereas the other four we'll be covering in the next session. So just before we begin, first, thank you for joining. And if you're new to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. If you like what we are doing, please like it. And if you think that it can be helpful for the people, please share it with the people for whom it can make the difference. So we'll keep on bringing more videos for you on the same topic. So every day we are creating two different videos. One is for the functions, DAX function, and the other one is for the concepts. So let's just talk about what we are going to do here. We are going to talk about count. So count is the function which counts the number of rows in the specified column that contains non-blank values, and it does not support Boolean. CountA counts the number of rows in the specified column that contains non-blank value, and it supports the Boolean value as well. CountAX, the CountAX function counts non-blank results when evaluating the results of the expression over a table. And CountBlank is where we see the counts, or which gives you the counts of the blank cells in a column. So these are the four syntaxes. We have count, CountA, CountAX with the table and expression, and we have CountBlank with the column. So three of the function, which is count, CountA, and CountBlank, have the similar kind of a function where they take columns. Whereas if you see about CountAX, we have table and the expression. So I'll just take you over to the Power BI, in which I've created some demos. So I'll just expand it, minimize the visualization and the filter pane. We're not using them. And then I've created some of the measures there. So the first measure, let me take you through the tables. So we have tables. When we read it from the Excel, we had serial number, product, quantity sold, quantity available, and then we had the price for it. We created some of the columns, which is total quantity per month. So we can see that for total quantity per month, we have this symbol, which is referred to as the custom column. This is a custom column. This is a custom column as well, whereas this is a custom column as well. The other custom column as well, the quantity sold. The other ones which are having a phone kind of an icon there, these are the measures that we have. But I've created some of the interesting thing, which is quantity available only in int. So in this, what we are checking is if the number which is available here, if it can be converted into a number, right? If it can be converted into a number, we are writing down the converted version as the number, else we are putting in the blank. And then we are also checking, because if it is not a number, we will not be able to convert it, and it will give us an error. So if there is an error, that means that it is not a number, and we'll convert it into blank. So that is what we are doing. Now let's go back to the report view, and we'll talk about all the columns that we have created, and we'll talk about the functions. So the first one, it shows count fruit orders. So if you see here, we have all of them arranged alphabetically. So this is count fruit orders. So we are writing down count food orders, which counts the products. So we are only counting, or in the table view, we are counting the products. We are not counting them distinct. We are just counting them, the number of items, and this is 26. The next thing is count A fruit orders. So there is not much difference if there is no blank or no empty spaces. So it is just the same. The next is quantity available. So if I take and try to find out quantity available, so quantity available is again counting the values, and it is giving us 26. And then quantity A quantity available, or CountA quantity available. So in this, we are seeing it here. If you see, I'll just open up the visualization. This is talking about the CountA quantity available. If you see here, that is still 26, whether it has blank, true, false, anything. So CountA is giving us the 26 values there. Then CountBlank quantity available. So if we see in this, we have 3 rows which are blank. So that's the reason it is giving us the 3. Then in order to work on AX quantity available only in int, what we have done is we have created the other column that we were talking about, and with the count A, first is AX. With the AX, we are saying that it should count only the values which are non-blank. So it gives us that there are 18 quantity which are not blank. And then in order to check the blank quantity, we have written down quantity not available, a quantity blank, or count blank in the quantity available only in int. And that is giving us 8, right? So there is another way that I can check this one. Quantity X not available. I can write down not here, and it will give me the all the values there. So not is just reversing the things. So anything with the number is giving us a value of 0 or 1. So that is where it is giving us the value. So you can see this is 18, this is 8. So we have also seen that one of the changes that we have. Going to the next part, here we were using quantity true and false column. So we were just trying to see the count the fruit true and false column. So let's go back and then check. So I've created a column with the name of column true and false. If I just take you there, we are saying that you check the number. If it is divisible by the sold quantity sold, check if it is divisible by 2, then we need to write down true. And if it is not, we are going to write down false. So mod 0 is when it is fully divisible by 2. So 9 is not divisible by 2. That's the reason it is giving the false. 58 is, that's the reason it is giving us true. So 58 makes it true. 9 makes it false. So this is what we have to do. Since I was telling you that if we talk about the count true and false, if it writes about the count true and false, that value or count doesn't work on that. So then we are using the count A true and false, and it is giving us 26 values there. So basically, if the column is of type true and false, or its data type is true and false, Boolean value, in fact, right? So the count cannot work. So in that scenario, we'll be using count A. So with that, we come to the end of our session. What we have done is we have talked about count. We have talked about count A, count AX, and CountBlank. If you have any questions or queries, please share it with me in the comments. We'll talk about that. And once again, thank you for learning with me, DivK Learner. We are moving a bit forward daily. And if you're new to our channel, do subscribe it. And if you like it, please like it. And if you want to share it with your friends whom you think it would be helpful, please share with them. So once again, me signing off with a thanks and a good day. Note to you. Thanks. Bye.